I think that's total bullshit. I don't like it. How's it going, everybody? Joshua Wade here, and today I'd like to talk about 5 reasons why I think Logic Pro is better than Presonus' Studio One. Now, this is coming from a guy who has used Presonus' Studio One for the better part of 4.5 years now, and I've only been using Logic for about a week, so I wanted to get like a 1-week review out of the way, and then maybe down the road I'll do a 1-month review of what I like and what I don't like, and then so on and so forth. Number 1, Flex Pitch and the Stock Pitch Correction plugin. And for those of you that I can already hear you typing in the comment, yeah, but Presonus comes with a free version of Melodyne. That's like a neutered version of Melodyne. I've used the Melodyne Studio version. It's not the same as the one that they give you. Flex Pitch is free, stock comes with it. It gives you all the features, well, okay, not all the features, but it gives you most of the features that Melodyne's Studio Edition gives you. And again, free. It comes with Logic Pro, and it's actually really, really good in my personal opinion. And number 2, and again, folks, these are just my opinions. Feel free to comment down below, which I'm sure you're going to anyway. The stock instruments, the virtual instruments inside of Logic Pro, I think are miles ahead of Presonus's because the piano sounds great, the drums sound great. You can basically create any sound that you want. And again, I've only used it for a week, guys, and I've been able to get some really good piano sounds and some really good string sounds, so on and so forth. And number 3 kind of plays on number 2 a little bit. The stock plugins inside of Logic Pro, I think, are slightly better than Presonus's. I'm not going to say miles ahead like I did in the last statement. They're slightly better. I like the user interface of each plugin. I like how they're all rescalable, and most of Presonus's plugins are that way now, so I know that. But I think the sounds are better, like the classic compressors and stuff like that. You know, Presonus does have the Fat channel, which is a great plugin. I can pretty much go through the presets of Logic's compressors, and they still sound really good before I even mess with them. I have to give it to Logic for the stock plugins. And number 4, the loop library in Logic Pro X is, I think, just better than Presonus's. I think some of the loops are better in Presonus's collection, but here's the problem with Presonus's collection of loops. They give you the stock loops that they've had since version 5 has come out. They've not updated it, and for those of you who are about to mention Sphere, I swear, yes, I was going to bring it up, Sphere. So hey, for an extra additional cost after you've purchased Presonus Studio One Professional, you can pay a monthly subscription and they update your loops for you. I think that's total bullshit. I don't like it. Apple updates Logic, you get all the loops when they update it. The only time Logic charges you is when there's like a massive change, like Logic Pro 11 or whatever they're going to call it. That's the only time they charge you. Presonus charges you for Sphere, and to be honest with you, the new loop packs and sample packs I think are garbage. And number 5, the final 5, is the price. Logic Pro X is $200. Presonus Studio One Pro is $400. If you're just looking to get into recording in DAW, you can try GarageBand. And if you like GarageBand, you can pay $200, and you get the flex pitch, you get their pitch correction, so you don't have to buy any type of auto tune. I think that's a big deal. I think that's a big game changer for a lot of folks out there. You know, $200 as opposed to $400. So here is like a final thing that I'm going to say that is going to be a make or break deal for a lot of people. It was for me for a long time. If you're considering using Logic, Logic Pro is only on OS X. There is no cross-platform compatibility, so if you're not rocking a Mac, you're kind of dead in the water. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, and remember, shit is subjective, and it's called music theory, not music fact. Have a good one.